You don't know what you don't know, and that's okay. I mean, as long as you can, try and at least identify what you don't know so you can figure out what you need to know. That's the biggest goal I have in a lot of things. That's the biggest goal a lot of you have. But in some of y'all's never-ending quest for information and knowledge, you really do ask some very annoying questions. And today we're going to answer another one in episode 2. Now, this one's more annoying just because of the amount we get asked this question and the amount of times the answer is usually already there on the website. So this is just another indicator of, just keep scrolling a little bit. I don't know if our website's just way out weird for y'all, but just keep scrolling. Eventually the information you'll want is usually there. Sometimes it's not, but a lot of times the information is there in some form or fashion. So, yeah. But the question today is, does it fit PMags? And now we get that on pretty much every issued magazine pouch we have. And we've answered it on quite a few. But we still get the question, so we're going to answer it yet again. And hopefully maybe this answer will nail it down and, you'll understand later on. But first off, let's identify the two magazines we're talking about when we ask if does it fit PMags. So what does it fit and does it fit PMags? So first, this is just a STANAG. This is just the NATO standard 556 magazine that all USGI magazine pouches and carriers are made to fit. This nice, sleek metal thing that's just stacks well, work well. They're great magazines. This is a PMag if you weren't familiar. It's a polymer magazine, and it's a little different overall than a standard, NATO STANAG, but, it does the same thing and works pretty well. And it's those differences that make it so you have questions, because this is actually a little bigger. This black magazine is made of plastic. It's ribbed for your pleasure and grip, and it has a nice big old, what is this called? What is this called? Base plate. I forgot words. Thank you. Nice big old base plate on there that makes it doesn't stack quite as well either. So what bird is it? I'm distracted by a bird. There's two of them. Huh? Yeah, two of them. Okay, sorry about that. So PMags, do they fit? Because they are a little bigger, a little bit different shape, and they're a little taller. So thicker, taller, a little different shape, and they have those ribs on there for both texture, for ease of grip, and just to reinforce the plastic itself. And the answer to that is no. They usually don't fit in USGI magazine pouches. You can fit one securely in a double mag. In a bandolier, you can fit one securely per pocket. In a triple mag pouch, they fit in there, but that button closure will not close over them. And then for pretty much everything else as standard issue, you're not going to fit PMags in there comfortably. Now, if a double mag pouch is well broken in, yeah, they'll fit in there. But for everything else, not much. Not really. So what's the solution? Because maybe you're looking at that issued magazine pouch and you really want to fit that PMag in there because that's all you have. You have PMags. But the military, they're using a mix of mostly STANAGs and a little bit of PMags laying around depending on what's going on. Like the Marine Corps. Marine Corps issues out PMags. So what do? Well, current production USMC double mags do fit PMags quite well. They're a little wider in the pouch bag, so they fit them. But, U.S. Army STANAGs are still the go-to, so they don't. There are some ways to modify it. We'll link a video to how to modify your pouches a little better to fit those PMags in there. But for like a double mag pouch, you can trim that elastic band that's around it, trim it off, and they'll fit it, and you can upgrade it from there. For a triple mag pouch, you can chop off that button closure on top of there and put shock cord, and now you've not only saved yourself a good bit of money on a triple mag shingle because you bought an issued one, but it's now upgraded in retention for both PMags and STANAGs. And then for a bandolier, there's a little way to do that. I think we have an old video. We'll try and link that one below too. But hopefully that kind of answers the question. Is it going to fit PMags? Usually not. With a little modification though, yes. And you can save yourself quite a bit of money by buying a used issued pouch or even a new one that's still going to be cheaper than a lot of the options out there today from your favorite manufacturer, but you can still fit that PMag. Yep. All right, so hopefully that answered your question. If it didn't, leave a comment below and I'll answer it there. And if you have any more questions you want answered on video like this, just leave a comment below with those, and we'll pick the best ones to make some videos out of. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. Make sure to head over to VentureSurplus.com and pick some gear up.